Hello, welcome back to the channel. Well, welcome back if you actually watch my videos. If you're new here, then consider subscribing and follow along. So what a week it's been. Not work was at all, because that went belly up. But we're not going to talk about that. But I should be working, possibly away, for about 3 days. But I'm on about the week at home and doing stuff and elves. Elves have been back like 1 week. Well, they've not been too bad. Elves at the house, they're naughty elves. My elves have actually helped out, so they're being good. Went to work yesterday, come back, nothing. They just sat there on the sofa. Good elves. So I've decided to finish decorating the windows on the doors and the little window there, because I've done that one and it looked like it snowed over there and it hadn't snowed here, which is not possible really. So I'm going to get this finished, and then what I'm going to do is talk about I don't like this one. This is different to the snow spray other than that window, definitely. What we'll talk about is I've had a few people mentioning the heating in the Aviary. Now it's getting very chilly. Obviously where you are, it's well, I don't know what it's like where you are, but here it's 2 degrees and it's going to get colder and possible snow. So I'm going to talk about the 2 heaters that I do have in the Aviary and whether it makes a difference or not. But I've got to do this first, and then I can go in there because I need to do this first. The snow spray I'm using on them doors is not the same as the snow spray on the window. It's horrible. That one's like a powdery stuff. This one's like a horrible moussey thing. It's horrible. It's just like, well, not very nice. I've not finished it properly yet. Right, okay, mini Aviary, heating. So I have 2 forms of heating in my Aviary. Not that the birds tend to be bothered about it. I don't know. I have, obviously, this 3 foot tube heater, which is on a timer, which is set by a smart switch in there. And I have got a guard to go around it, but I can't find it. So I'll have to find that. But I've never seen them sit on it ever before, and they don't really sit near it either. So whether it's making a difference or not, I don't know. The birds have got, obviously in here, all different, the finches and everything, they all go in houses at night. The budgies will roost, some of them actually go into the budgie boxes. But apart from that, I'm not sure they're bothered with it, but it's there just in case. I don't want to put no more heating in because this Aviary is quite well protected. I have actually got a polythene to go around the front if it gets really, really cold, which I've basically just wrapped from one side to the other. That's if it gets really cold. But I haven't lost any birds to the cold for, well, I built this Aviary in 20... Future Ben here. Well, it's not really Ben from the future. It's Ben a little bit later on in the day in the editing suite. Spoiler alert, it's my shed. So what you're about to witness is an unexpected, but probably expected, audio failure. So I'd probably say knock your volume up a few notches for the next 2 minutes. I'll explain later in the video. I will. I lost a few finches when I slipped a disc in my back about 3 years ago because I didn't get out and get these on in time. Other than that, never lost a bird to the cold. And also I've got in the indoor bit where the quail and rabbits go, there's a heat bulb, and I'll show you that in a minute. So yeah, like I said, it goes on the smart switch. It'll probably come on around about just after kids get home from school, about 4 o'clock-ish, and then it'll be on all night long. It'll probably go off around about 9 o'clock in the morning and just leave the daylight, because it does get a lot of daytime sun up till just gone lunchtime in here. Then it's in the shade, that's when it starts cooling down. So that is my only heater in this Aviary. I'll talk about a bit that I was supposed to cut out and do up there in a minute, because I had an indoor bit on the other Aviary. Lucky? No. Seriously, no. I failed this morning with Lucky. Lucky. Right, so this morning I phoned the pet shop where the other quails went, and obviously, like I said, Lola died, and ever since then, thank you to Jane for telling me that basically she's just calling for a flock, which she does in the morning, and usually, well, early in the morning, and around about just after tea time at night. And it was very, very loyal, and Lucky, come on. Can I speak? Right. Yeah, so they only had 1 male left, so that's a no-go. So it might be hatching, but that might not happen until after Christmas. Just got to try and tolerate having noise until then. So, yeah, like... I will kick you out, or I'll sellotape your mouth shut. Just give me a minute. So like I said, yes, that's the only heater, but I do have a heat bulb in here. I'll show you that one in there. Right, so in here I have just a heat bulb, which keeps it really nice. It's the same heat bulb that I use in my brooders when I've been hatching the ducklings and the chicks and the quails and everything. That works a treat in here. There's usually quite a lot of hay in here, but the rabbits, well, they just eat it. So I need to go get some straw more for their bedding. So that is the heating in here, and that's the heating in there, and that's all the heating that I have in my aviary. And like I said, it tends to work, but I don't think we've had a day go colder than around about -5 in quite a few years now. But you never know. We've got -3, -4 possibly coming, so we're going to see. So yeah, that's the heating, and I'll tell you about the upstairs bit because I'm still not sure what to do with it, but I might do it. Now, if you remember on the aviary over there, before I had to move it to build the bedroom and make an aviary over here, I had like an indoor area which I thought the birds would go in there and roost at night. There was a couple of perches in there and it was just nice and secluded. Now I had the same plan to do it this end on this aviary, but I haven't done, so it would have had like another mouse hole door just here and then go through to an indoor bit, which is just full of, she's off again, she's seriously, what are you doing to me? Come on, girl. Which obviously goes to an indoor bit, which is just full of like their foods and stuff and, you know, bedding. But I don't know what to do because we built this last year. They had a good winter in here without that bit. They never ever went in that one ever. The only time a bird went into that indoor bit for the whole 3 years. Yeah, 3 years I had the aviary over there. The only time a bird that would go into the indoor bit was literally if it wasn't well and it was going to die. And that was it. So that's why I didn't bother doing it here and kept it as storage. So I'll just see how the winter goes, or over the next few weeks. Oh, Jesus, mummy, scared the crap out of me. So yeah, so that's basically finished in here. So this aviary is not that big. It's about nearly 3 meters by about 1.5 meters. So obviously if you've got a bigger area and your aviary is more exposed to the elements, because our wind always comes from the west direction and comes this way. I'd say 99.9999% of the time it goes from there to there. So over there it was a lot more exposed to the wind. This way it doesn't really get any weather. And like I said, at that end I've got half blocked, so you get a little bit of wind across that corner, but the nesting boxes and everything are all at the back, so they're well protected. So yeah, that's it. I mean, fingers crossed the heating works all right. I've not tested it, but I'm going to test it in a minute. What I need to do while I'm in here is, well, not wring a quail's neck because that's a bit naughty. No, I'm going to change water and food and stuff because, yeah, I'm going away for a couple of days, so I need to do it now because Emma can't do it, obviously. So I'm getting out. Now you may or may not, when I was talking about the tube heater in the aviary, you might have noticed a somewhat decline in the audio quality. In 20... I lost a few finches when I was hit the disc. And that's because I finished it, I was like, yeah, that's a wrap, I'll sort that out in editing later. Turn around and that's what I found. That is the remains of my microphone cable. In a split second, gone, chopped. I know the culprit is a rabbit, but I didn't see it happen, so I have to blame both of them. So what I might do today is have a rabbit and quail stew. That could solve a lot of problems. Or not, because I've already got gammon in the slow cooker, so that's sorted. Right, anyway, so there we are. That is the aviary. They're all fed, watered and everything, because like I said, I'm working away for the best part of 3 or 4 days. I think we're going Kent and then Surrey half an hour apart. So I'm not going to be here, so I've done what I can now, get them all fed and watered, and not really matters, you've got to do it every day anyway. But like I said, the heating's in there. The aviary's not a very big aviary at all, that is what it is. They have the tube heater on now, they have the heat bulb in there, the rabbits and the quail do go in there at night. Well, Lucky tends to stay out and have a little sing-song for a while, and then get up early and have a sit. I'm not going to miss that. I'm not going to miss that. I might actually keep the audio and have that as my alarm for when I'm away. No, I wouldn't do that. Right, so yeah, that's the aviary and stuff. And what was I going to say? Oh, birds. Mummy Budgie, bless her, she gave up yesterday. She finally thought, you know what, it's not the right time of year for me, so she just kicked her 3 eggs out. And now she's single again. Well, she's not, because she's been doing a lot of bird mating stuff. So she'll probably be laying again because she just keeps going. The other 3 fledglings from the box over there, one's gone back in for some reason, but all 3 of them are out. Lovely looking little birds. Won't be long before they start jumping all over Lucky and just being naughty, because that's what they do. They grow up so quick. I have a baby finch in the end house up that end, just one. There was 3 eggs, only the ones hatched, and there was some eggs in one of the houses up there, but again they've just been kicked out and stuff. But like I said, most of the time the birds just go in the little houses overnight and they're quite happy. The budgies, they'll just roost up on the high perch or on top of the houses up the top, and the baby ones have actually been going back in their boxes. Even the mummy budgie's baby, that one still goes back in with mummy at night. So yeah, I'm not worried. It's not that cold yet. It might do. It's not windy. That's, like I said, that's the one issue that might affect things. And it was windy when I done my back in a couple of years ago, and I couldn't get in there in time and lost I think about 5 or 6 finches got into one house to try and warm up, and they all died in that one house. It was horrible. It really was horrible. But I couldn't get off the sofa. So it is what it is. And I did get them replaced by one of my subscribers. So thank them again, even though it was a couple of years ago. And that is pretty much it. Yeah, that's all done, dusted. Like I said, I've got a polythene wrap which I then will just bring round here if it does get really cold and windy. But like I said, all the elements go that way, so there you go. Right, so thanks for watching. I'm going to start packing my bag after I pick the kids up from school. I am doing dinner tonight, last one for a few days. Emma's mum's still down. Emma's doing really well, not bad. She's now out of her 10 days of not doing anything, so she was caught sweeping straight away, which I don't mind, as long as she's not doing anything strenuous, like, you know, washing and, you know, heavy stuff. She can do a little bit of sweeping now and again. Just let her off her reins. Yeah, I need to still go and sort them windows out because they look absolutely rubbish. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you. I might take you away with me, might not. I'm hoping them 2 in the shed, little elves, they're good, and it's all in one piece when I get back, which it will be, but I don't know when I get back. So I'll see you soon. Goodbye. Lucky.